Good evening and welcome to another episode of Did We Make Ourselves Clear? The podcast that clarifies the subject matters of love, life, and everything in between. Today, we have a great show. If you want to keep up with the content that we have on this show, be sure to follow us on our YouTube page. Select that notification button so that you don't miss a thing. And also like us on Facebook. As we celebrate another small business spotlight, it's good to be here again with my cousin, KB.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Did we make ourselves clear, man? Great to be in the building. Supporting, like my cousin River said, Black-owned businesses and small businesses. This particular show is going to highlight yet another great, outstanding individual in the community. And our basic next guest is going to be a woman who's turned an idea that started out as a girls' night in a small nightclub into a small business opportunity. She decided not to just enjoy the wine, but to make her own. And today, 1587 Wines is the only Black woman manufactured wine brand in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let's welcome Miss Wakenya Griffith, owner of 1587, to the show. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, before we get going, I want to remind everyone that's out there, we're doing a second giveaway. And this giveaway is sponsored by 1587 Wines. Miss Wakenya Griffith is going to give us one of her popular selections of her wine, and one lucky winner will win 2 bottles. At first it was just 1 bottle. It's 2 bottles of her wonderful wine. Now, in order to be eligible, you're already doing the first thing, which is watch us. You're watching us live. The second thing is to follow 1587 and Did We Make Ourselves Clear on Instagram. And last but not least, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Did We Make Ourselves Clear podcast. We will definitely inbox you by the end of the night tonight. So let's get the party started.
Let's keep it rolling. Miss Wakenya, you were from St. Louis originally, but what drew you to the Dallas-Fort Worth area? Besides the obvious things most people say about St. Louis, no opportunity and stuff like that.
Yeah, and honestly, St. Louis has opportunity.
Okay, speak on it.
For the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Some people it's not right for. Mm-hmm. I've actually had good success in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. I've always enjoyed being home. I love coming home. I'm home probably every month or every 2 months. But when I went to visit Dallas drew me because the people were nice.
Right, speaking of the mic.
Am I not in the mic? Right. So the people were nice. St. Louis, we are kind of brash. Like we don't really have time for you, things like that. But when I went to Dallas, people would stop. They would want to talk to you. They would open doors for you. They would let you cut in line at the Quick Trip.
Wow.
I mean, and it's other than the fact that it's just a beautiful city.
Right.
You go there and all the greenery is just, it's like the city is brighter.
So everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas. It is, and so I visited a couple times, and literally a couple times, and I'm like, wow, I need to be here.
Right.
So I think within 9 months, I had quit my job, found another one, found an apartment, put my house on the market, packed up my child and left.
Wow.
So,
and more wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, KP mentioned that you got your idea of 1587 wines doing a girls trip. Right. Tell us a little bit about that and how that evening inspired you to start making your own wine.
So actually, it's girls' night. So me and particularly one of my really close girlfriends, we would always do what we call it's Friday night. So Friday night was always it's always girls' night, and we didn't have to really go anywhere. Right. We sometimes we go out to the lounge. Right. Sometimes we go to each other's homes. That's right. And we always had wine. Wine was our thing. Sometimes we would do what we call spike it. Where we might add a little shot or something to the wine, but we always had wine.
The wine was the common denominator.
It's a definite. Wine will be there. And I have a very particular taste bud. So I like food, wine, snacks, desserts, whatever. I like it a certain way.
An exquisite palate, huh?
I got you. I'm exquisite. So with that, because I could never find anything on the shelf that I actually liked, right, I would blend my wines. So, and with that, like everybody that was there, the girls that were there, when we would have our guy friends to come over, even they would want the wine that I was blending. Yeah. And that was like, every Friday night type thing. That. Yeah. So after that, it was like, once I decided to move to Dallas, I said, you know what? I'm gonna turn this into something. Yeah. And I moved in November, and I started my first batch in November.
Man, that's so inspirational, because I know there's a lot of viewers out there that are watching that perhaps are scared to jump out on faith, and me being an entrepreneur myself, that's a big part of it, is getting over the fear factor. And we applaud you again, Miss Wakenya, for being so brave, man. That's why we got you on the show. You just representing all day with them.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. So tell us about the ingredients that makes 1587 special. You don't have to give us your trade secrets.
You won't get that. Sure. You won't get that. So for all of my wines are blended. So you're never going to get just like one particular grape.
Okay.
I believe in mixing flavors. So I like to blend flavors to make your perfect, as I say, your perfect sip. Okay. When you take that first sip, it's going to be like, it's just perfect for you. Everything is from fresh fruit. I don't do juice. I don't do concentrate. Right. None of that. Everything is fresh fruit, and it's organic. Wow. And it's all done by hand. That's why it's handcrafted. It's all done by hand by me.
Nice. So that is so awesome. So where do you harvest, and get your grapes from? Where
honestly, wherever I can. I go, like I say, again, I'm back and forth home, and I always drive. Okay. So as we know, most people don't know that Missouri has a lot of vineyards.
Yeah, we do.
But we have a lot of vineyards. Yeah. So as I drive, I stop. Yeah. I pick up whatever I need. I go. Yeah. If the farmers market in town has what I need, I'm visiting farmers markets that are an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from my home in Dallas, to go and get the fruit that I need if they have what I happen to need in season at that time. So
that's wherever awesome, I can get it. Yeah, because I know the people in the hill could attest to that. They know about those vineyards.
Right. Yeah. So about how long does it take to make a bottle of wine? From start to finish?
For me, from start to finish, it takes about 3 months.
Okay.
So that's getting the fruit and getting it into a bottle, going through all the different filtration systems. Right. I do a lot of different, I filter my wine because I want to get it to you within that 3 months. I filter it more than probably most people do. Most big manufacturers do.
For the dummies out there, what does filtering do?
Filtering gets out all of your impurities. Filtering gets out all of your sediment, all of your any type of sulfites that you have to use. Like you have to use different things to kill the bad bacteria, the bad yeast, because we want yeast to make wine because we want that alcohol, but you don't want the bad yeast. You only want exactly. So you want the good bacteria and the good yeast. You don't want the bad. So you have to add different sulfites into it in order to get that. And the filtration gets that out. And because I use fresh fruit, as you can imagine, there's a lot of fruit that's still in it. Yes. So the filtering gets all those particles out.
Oh, okay. This
Very
dope,
nice,
man.
very
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, so she's more than the mixologist, man.
Right,
You got it down to a science.
Yeah,
You know what
it
I'm
really
saying?
is a science. You know, when I got into it, I was like, wow, this is really science. So yeah.
Man, so what different types of wines can we purchase from 1587?
So 1587 has Pinot Grigio,
Mm-hmm.
which is dry, but it's not as dry.
My
So for
fave.
people that normally drink Pinot Grigio,
Yeah.
it's not going to have that that really, really intense dry bite that you're used to. It's actually because it has the different fruits in it. You actually get the notes of, like, you can take it. My Pinot Grigio has apples and pears in it. You taste that when you taste my wine.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier on the palate.
Let's try that.
You can get the Moscato, which is what makes it the pinkish.
ladies.
Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's even dark. Sometimes it's redder because I use elderberry flower in it, and it gives it like a pinkish reddish tint. So you can get that, and it's a sweeter, but it's not sweet. I don't really like. Yeah. You can still taste
like
the fruit.
too
I want you to be able to taste, because it's all, again, fresh organic fruit. I want you to actually be able to appreciate it.
To appreciate the
So
process.
I don't put a lot of it's not too sweet. I make sure that all the sugars that are used in the wines are actually being used to make the alcohol, because that's why it's 15% alcohol.
That's right. Okay.
You can also get Malbec. The Malbec is drier. Malbec was
for the fellas, huh?
A special request. The men really like it. You will taste that oak, and to me, I always say it tastes kind of like a whiskey to me. But yeah, you will taste that oak flavor that it just really hits your tongue, and you enjoy it.
Feel like you drank some alcohol.
You can do a shot of it.
Right.
And then my signature blend, which I've just started, which probably should have been the first one, because it's what I started out mixing, was white Zinfandel and Moscato, which ironically it has none of that in it, but I still call it Zinmo. But none of that is in it. But that is what gave me the idea of making the wine, like Zinmo. But the Zinmo is I always describe it as a chocolate covered strawberry, because it has your strawberry, your raspberry, and your chocolate undertone in it. So
Nice.
So, and it is the one that has the lower alcohol content for those that are not as tolerable to alcohol. It has 8%.
So we're going to get a chance to taste all of those in studio here in just a moment. For those that are out there, I want to shout out Annette for hanging out.
What up, Miss Annette?
I'd like
Sophie.
to shout you out, and Eve's Nectar. Thank you guys for being in the room. Just because for those of you who are interested in getting to this giveaway, this is the chance for you to win 2 bottles of 1587 wines, most popular brands. And Wakenya has selected these 2. And since you're already watching, you only need to do 2 more things. The first thing is to follow 1587 and Did We Make Ourselves Clear on Instagram. The second thing is to subscribe to Did We Make Ourselves Clear podcast on YouTube. And then we will inbox the lucky winner tonight. So we're gonna try some of these delicious wines.
Absolutely. If you want to grab a cup.
Sip.
Let's give a cup here.
Sip.
First one we're going to try is the Pinot Grigio. This is actually my
fave.
First one that I made, and it is my favorite.
Okay, we got something coming. Is this your best seller? What's your best seller?
Actually, my best seller is the Moscato.
Okay, I feel
People just love sweet wine. Yeah, I'm not too much of a sweet drinker.
Makes for a headache, y'all.
All right.
So
let's just kind of toast it up. 1587.
1587, man. Toast to the good life and making it clear. I like.
Oh yes, it hits there. Yeah, it's there, y'all. It's there.
I like that.
Right on.
I like that. I had toast with an empty cup. I like it so much. That's bomb. That's dope. I
know why.
Yeah.
Good.
Sipping on Pinot Grigio.
It is dry.
I like dry wine. I'm a dry wine.
Me too. I love dry wine.
Yeah, that would be my. And our second wine that we're gonna taste.
So
what's that?
And we are going in order in case.
Hints of it's something I'm hitting.
Pear.
It hits you at the end, don't it?
Yeah, there's a taste.
Yeah.
You taste the fruit. You're not just because like I say, it's not just grapes. I wanted to
And
intentionally
it's not just
pair it.
alcohol.
Right. It's not just
Sometimes wine
That
is
part.
just
sweet.
I was just explaining that
Alcohol.
before we actually started. Like sometimes, especially with like a Pinot Grigio, you are
Give you
really
a
just
strong
like
after-
throwing it back
aftertaste,
your throat just because it's not really good. So you just kind of throw it back
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
the effect. But I wanted mine to be something you
Enjoyable.
can actually enjoy
Yeah,
sipping.
yeah.
Yes,
So-
yes.
And I did enjoy
Very
that, y'all.
nice.
So
All right, let's try that
please
second.
invest.
So, and we are going in a certain order for our audience. I like to, when you're sampling wine, it's important that you sample it dry to sweet, because if you start with the sweet, you're not
You're
going to
never
really
gonna be
get
the
the right
same.
notes of that
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
So we're going from the drier to the sweeter. This here is the Malbec,
Malbec.
and our Malbec. What does my Malbec have? I forget. Like I say, it has the
Burlap. No, I'm playing.
right. It has the thing that you're really going to taste is that oak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. So is there a significance in 1587? I noticed that.
Absolutely.
date.
And everybody always wants to know that. 1587 actually is the address to my house here in St. Louis.
Oh,
Wow.
So that is where the idea originated. Like I said,
1500 block,
girls' night
1500.
would be at home. Yeah,
Okay,
girls' night would
okay.
be at home. We would be at my house around
Yeah.
my table,
Mhm.
and we would be mixing and drinking and having fun, listening to music. And that's where the idea originated, was
Wow.
at
So
1587.
what part of town is that actually?
That is Spanish Lake.
Oh, Spanish Lake, North
Yeah.
County, y'all.
North
We
County,
yeah, we
that's right,
definitely know what's up with North County.
are we
Popping.
toasting up the second one?
Man, I didn't drink it already, but I'm
Okay.
toasting
Yeah, I'm
nevertheless.
started.
Yeah, don't get me to drink it. Low tolerance over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I ask a fool.
Ooh, this is mine. I like
That's
it.
This
This
is
one
I
mine.
take them both.
This one mine.
That one yours. It's yours. You got it. You got
Yeah, I
it.
take them both. Man,
Mhm.
some like Pepsi, some
That's
like Coke.
good. Very
I like them
nice.
both. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, very nice, you guys.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna move on to
To the Moscato.
the
Oh,
Moscato.
This is like
Careful,
I said.
careful.
Actually, the Moscato is my bestseller. My Moscato
I-
right now.
Wow.
I'm in partnership with a restaurant in Dallas, Soiree Coffee Bar,
D-Town.
and they have my bottles on their shelf. Go check it out.
Wow.
Alright.
Big shout out to the D-Town.
D-Town.
Supporting that STL Connect.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna be a little tipsy by the time
You
this
will
is
with
over.
1587.
Man. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
Listen,
to
I'm
give you
already-
guys just a little
Don't
Don't
taste.
push me
All
over.
right.
They doing me.
All right.
Toast to
All
do we
right,
make ourselves
toast it
clear.
up.
Did we
Toast
make
It's
it
the
up.
ourselves
Moscato.
clear?
Absolutely. It's sweet Kool-Aid.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Okay,
Definitely.
it's sweet. I like it. What foods would you pair this with? I
It's a
got
girly drink.
I went through a whole thing of pairing to figure out what to put it with, and honestly, it goes good with everything. It goes
Ooh,
good with your
okay.
pastas. Like I was explaining, I did the pesto, the shrimp pesto. It was awesome with that.
Mm.
I bake
Wow.
because prior to this, I cooked. As you know, I was going to do a restaurant. I did delivery. I did catering.
Yes.
So I cook. So I also have a baking line. So I did my cookies, and it pairs great with the cookies. It pairs
Can't have the
great-
wine without the dining now.
You
know what I'm
can't.
saying?
You can't. It even goes good with cheesecake.
Yeah, okay.
So
Wow.
it honestly, because
It's like a
of
dessert
everything
wine.
that's in it,
It's a really good dessert one.
it is really
I
good
can take
dessert
that.
wine.
I can.
Because of everything that's in it. Because there's peach and what else is it? Peach and orange
Okay.
Oh,
is in here with the
citrus.
elderberry flower.
Mhm.
So it just that citrus
Mhm.
it hits with
It's
yeah.
good.
Man.
It's good. I have to say it's good.
I'm
It's
partial.
good.
I'm partial to the Pinot. You know what I'm saying? that
I
was
am
that
too. You're
lit
not by
right
yourself.
there.
You're not by yourself.
Yeah.
And then our
Okay.
fourth and final
So
wine.
final,
Oh.
Zenmo.
Zenmo.
This is my new baby.
Oh man.
the
So
signature
this
wine.
is the signature wine. This is
Signature.
my baby. This is not anything that like you might can go somewhere else and like you can go and find a Pinot Grigio. You can go find a Moscato. You are not going to
Go
find a
find them
Zenmo.
Zenmo.
This
That's
is
right.
this is 100% Wakenya
Oh,
All
right here.
from the land of Wakenya.
That's right. That's right. This is the
Toaster.
strawberries and
I need to
chocolate
have it. I
Get a
and
little double
raspberry.
shot. Can we have
Say a double
shot?
shot.
We want a double shot. Of this. Okay, let me
We
see.
gonna act bad on this one, right?
All right.
And I hope you guys are 21 and over.
Yes.
We trying this at home.
Yes, you
Yes.
have to be
You
21
gotta
and
be
over.
21 and
Sorry.
older to have this.
You know. Again.
All right.
All right.
Toast to the good life.
Ooh, this is the dessert.
That's it.
This is it.
By itself. You don't need no dessert.
You don't need no
nothing.
dessert.
This is it. This is it. I love
It's like
it. Okay, so
like a melted daiquiri
I
or
think I'm
something.
gonna be.
This is good.
Yeah, I gotta get.
I like that.
Yeah.
Melted daiquiri. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I dig this.
This-
I really dig.
Man, strawberry.
Okay, you did that. Oh
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
That's
Thank
right,
you.
right
Thank
there.
you.
Wow. So
You
now I'm
guys-
conflicted because Pinot was the favorite.
Was the
Right.
fave.
Wow.
Right.
Mm.
These are really good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank
That's
you.
really, really
Thank
good.
you.
That's
Thank you
good.
guys.
Handcrafted.
Kenya.
You
Handcrafted.
guys,
In the building.
Listen, I want to
Cheers.
shout out Felix for that asking that wonderful question of
That
how
was
to pair
sis.
it.
What up, sis?
I want to shout out
She know what she
Capo,
talk about.
and definitely Eve
Capo.
Necker. All right. Thank
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
for joining in with us. You did mention you had a favorite. What was your favorite again? Out of all
My favorite is my Pinot Grigio.
Your Pinot Grigio.
Pinot.
I love
All
Pinot
of them are
Grigio. Because I'm not a sweets
Me neither.
drinker.
Yeah.
Now, when I first started, because I
Right.
haven't always enjoyed wine the way that I do.
Yeah.
When I first started, it was like, oh, I need Moscato, because it's sweet.
Yeah.
But you graduate as you
From
drink,
celiology.
and as you start to mature your palate,
That's right.
Okay.
you graduate to the drier wines because you can taste more in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my
It's
favorite
healthier.
is my Pinot Grigio, which is why it was my first one I made.
That's real.
But I now have a Cabernet that
Mhm.
that I've started.
Okay.
So hey, who knows? It might be
man.
my
It
favorite.
might be good.
Oh,
Give me a
Okay.
couple months. I'll let
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Okay. We
You got to
looking
keep
forward.
us posted so we
Yes.
can get some
Yes.
of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. I need that Pinot like today.
Right.
You got
That's
it.
a
You
good
got
one.
If you got the sugars, you don't need nothing but that. That's good. Yeah.
Right. All of them are very.
Oh,
very
the Zimo.
Yeah, that Zimmo was fire.
The Zimmo.
Dangerous and fire.
Right. It is, and I'm feeling a little.
Woo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that
It's
15%.
working on.
1587 has that 15%.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
so
that's
significant.
what it
The numbers are ringing. So, what are the future goals for 1587 wine?
So currently, sorry about that.
She
Currently, I am life of a businesswoman, So currently, I'm getting ready to open a brick and mortar. I actually just signed off on my lease today.
Congratulations, sister.
Yeah,
So we bringing that to y'all
Thank you.
premiere.
Thank you. It will be in
Exclusive.
Richardson, Texas. It'll be off of Coit, and for those who ever know about Dallas, it'll be off of Coit and Beltline. So just keep a lookout for my grand opening in the Promenade Shopping
Congratulations,
Center.
yo.
Fantastic.
And I plan to open within a couple of months. I
How
wanted to
fun.
open for my birthday, but it's too soon.
When is
It
your
won't-
birthday?
On the 29th of this month.
Okay.
But it won't happen. But I at least got it.
You got it.
You got that.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yes, yes.
Shit,
So
hats off.
yeah. So that's the future of 1587.
Wow.
I'm opening my brick and mortar.
Wow.
I plan to expand even beyond that. I plan to pair with different restaurants, get into their stores, get into even your grocery stores, your
Yes.
supermarkets. Because like I say, I plan on 1587 wines being something that you cannot find anywhere else in the world.
Good.
Right.
So-
that part.
I love
Yeah.
that. Now let me ask you, how much can we expect to pay for a bottle of your wine?
Mhm.
So currently, my wines are $15 per bottle.
Okay.
My
pretty
reds,
reasonable.
very reasonable.
Yeah.
My reds are 20
Yeah.
per bottle.
Yeah.
Still very reasonable. My wines are a premium wine,
Yeah.
so it's not your typical, go to
Mad dog.
Walmart, grab a bottle, So they are premium wines. They are wines that you really can enjoy.
Not bullshit.
Corked.
They are corked. They are. You do have to have a cork screw in order to get it out. You're not twisting the cap off. No.
No booze for me.
You are
No
you are not getting all that carbon that's coming down your throat out. No, so
Yeah.
I make sure that the air is out.
Man. So what businesses are you currently partnering with? In the restaurant industry or in the grocery industry?
Oh wow, I wish I were partnering with a lot of them, but like I say, the soiree I'm
We
partnering
speaking
with,
that to an existence.
and then I have a Mexican restaurant in the Dallas area
This one.
that that's the reason I'm starting my Cabernet. They requested it. So I don't want to mention them because they haven't paid for anything yet.
Yeah.
But they requested it.
That's right.
So I started it, and
So
we will be
don't think-
partnering
right.
very soon. So
I
Congratulations
wish
on
you
that
so much
too.
luck on that. What suggestions would you give an entrepreneur out there who's interested in maybe getting into their particular, good job or industry that they want to get into? What would you suggest?
do it.
Do
Just
it.
do it.
Just
It's
do
Nike,
it.
right?
You know,
Nike.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
it.
Oh, I
We,
need to-
we all love it for a reason. We love Nike for a reason, but
Yeah, right.
just do it. It's scary. Even like I mentioned, I just got my lease. Even reading it, I got the jitters, and I was like, oh my god,
Right.
I don't know if I'm really ready. I don't know,
Right.
but it's
Second guess.
it's a lot of hard work, but it's so rewarding. Like
Wow.
when you look like even me sitting here looking at my bottles, I'm like, I did that.
You did that.
I did that. So
Right.
I mean, you guys have seen the pictures of me in the vineyard. Snipping, I'm out there literally fighting off
You doing the
bugs
work.
and
Right.
beetles. They're
You're the
attacking me as I'm trying to
Yeah.
get. I'm like, no, I want this bunch right here. This is a good bunch. I'm going to
Quality.
get it. So
Quality.
me and the
Quality
beetles just had to
control
fight
all the way.
because
Yeah.
I was going to get those. So,
Right.
but
dope.
from that
Yeah.
to that, it's so rewarding. It's hard work, but it's rewarding when you pay yourself, and you pay yourself with the pride that you
That's
take
right.
in what you're doing.
Mm.
So just do it. Just
Do it, y'all. So
Yeah.
so that has been a rewarding bulk of information that we just got through taking, and again, congratulations
Thank
for all your accomplishments, and
Thank you.
thank you, Wakenya, for coming to the show. We
My
would like to
pleasure.
have you back.
Absolutely.
And, just keeping your head to the sky, man.
Thank
More
you.
power.
That's
Thank
true.
But to our viewers out there, be sure to tune in on Thursday, on August the 12th, for Chic Fashions from the Runway with the homie. What's it called? From the Runway to Everyday,
Yep.
with AJ Tuvino,
That's right.
owner, Andy J Designs, and former contestant on Project Runway. Man, we doing it real major, and we go live at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Tune in and
All
thumbs
right.
up, man.
Yes, thank you, Kiki Wakenya,
Yes.
for coming to the show. I'm sorry, I've known you for a while.
Forever,
So
yes.
thank you. And for our viewers, thank you guys for tuning in. We are so excited to have her here today. And we haven't forgotten that you can win 2 bottles of this
2.
delicious wine tonight. So make
Tonight.
sure that you're getting in there,
Tonight.
commenting. You're going to follow us.
Liking,
Wakenya
following,
at
sharing.
1587 Wines.
Mhm.
Follow it myself, and Did We Make Ourselves Clear? Also
part.
hit us up on the on our YouTube
YouTube.
channel, and we will be selecting someone tonight. So check out our audio versions of the podcast on patreon.com/Did We Make Ourselves Clear.
Mhm.
This is the way you can support what we're doing. The
Support,
content that we're
support.
bringing here is so important.
Please.
We want to show everybody, who their superpower is and why these people are important.
Uh-huh.
Not just your superstars. These are people, your next door neighbors, that could be bringing so much to the community.
Yeah.
So remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications and watch us live. Thank you so much. And then
Thank you, man. Thank you. And Ms. Wakenya, just know this. The Lord ain't brought us this far just to drop us off here.
Amen.
did we make ourselves clear?
Yes.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.